I did realise that there was poverty. Obviously you see it on the TV screens, but to actually come here and see just how bad it was, I have to say it was quite saddening. It did make quite a deep impact on me actually.
We're in the airport at the moment. We're just waiting to board a flight to go to Johannesburg. Everybody's a bit apprehensive on what we're going to see today.
Today we're going to Bishop Simeon's Trust and we're going to see a project up there. It's quite a big project on AIDS and the support they're giving to AIDS. The first part will be one of the children's clubs where they're bringing the children in and just letting them have a normal, happy life. Just getting them away from all their problems and just getting them into a Saturday club.
It's just relax and just also have fun, okay? Now, with your team, I would like you to create 3 images, 3 pictures about HIV and AIDS.
It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I thought there would be a lot of despondency and despair around, and the kids were extremely upbeat, very positive about everything, very happy, very joyful, and considering the lives that they're living, this is wonderful for them to come out and do this and have this sort of experience.
These children, it's quite strange because they don't want to just do normal jobs. They actually want to be lawyers. They want to be doctors, and they actually want to help people. And it's really bizarre that they live in such conditions, but actually they want to go out into the world and help people to have better lives.
Today we've seen the before and after and what actually can happen when places that comic relief funds happens, and we've seen the before and it's all been demolished now. But now they've all got their own land, electricity, water, and it's much better. It's not all compact, it's much more spread out, and although yes, it's not great, it is a million times better. These people have got a chance, whereas they had nothing. They actually have a chance now. So
it's still not ideal, but they have hope, and he said it's a step in the right direction for him. So it's really good to see, and again, like a lot of the places that we visited, you can see their hope and their fight for survival really.
The housing that we're going now on the one farm, it was previously pig stalls. The pigs live in it. And you will be shocked when you see how people are living, and we'll pass more of those farms on the road. There's many of the farms that look like that. What we would like to see as an organization, we would like to see that farm workers earn a living wage. We would like to see that workers stay in proper housing. We just want to see that workers live lives of dignity. On this farm, we've struggled for 3 years to get the farmer to pay the minimum wage. We've referred him to the Department of Labour, and it took us 3 years for him to implement it. And now we're still struggling in terms of the housing.
So si van wij gaan maar aan de kant uit, die waterval vallen van boven vrek af. Vlooien, muise, rotte, spinnekoppen, slangen, alles die binnenkant.
How many years have you lived here?
8 jaar.
8 years.
8 years?
8 years.
He's staying alone here now. His wife passed away last year. There's 3 people died, the baby passed away, and we think it's about the circumstances in like the roof. It's like asbestos, which is illegal. You know, you're not supposed to live under asbestos.
To baby's some mother is dead from the house.
Baby was dead on the floor.
Yeah. There's the bed, is a baby, is dead, and this the mother is there's the ground is dead.
She's dead on the floor?
Yeah.
So the baby that died, how old?
Die een wat dood is, hoe oud was hy?
Hy's dink hy's nog eens 'n jaar oud te wees.
Not a year.
Not a year?
Not a year, ja.
Not a year.
What does he wish for?
Waarvoor wens jy? Wat wens jy moet
Ek sal wens as ek maar 'n beter lewe sal moet kry.
Het is eerste infrastruktuur is die Mellenlone Net en toe kom ons in by die ene en nou is nou die Mellenlone Net. En die huisprobleme dat lek by ons en Daar's ook die kraggie en ek met begeerte is om regte huising te bly wat krag en elektrik water is.
Ja.
I expect it to be bad, but not this bad. Can't say anymore.
It was a pigsty he was living in. There was asbestos around, so even in our world, health and safety wouldn't have allowed us to go into that. The smell in there, the smell of smoke, the smell of dust, it really did get to the back of your throat. And that's just to go in there for 5 minutes and to live in there for 8 years. I'm really surprised that he's still alive.
It's like, you know, he's got a few photos of his kid, and I've shown him my kid, and, you know, we're worlds apart from it, and
it's just unbelievable, it's uncomprehendable that anybody can be like that. His living conditions, the working conditions, everything that he has there amounts to nothing.
I don't think I've ever felt so angry and had to control my emotions and anger as much as I have done today. And there's a million miles to go when you see what's still going on.
It was when we were coming back to the hotel in Johannesburg, and there was this little shanty town with lots of huts and everything, and we got out and we had a look, and there was children playing in what can only be described as rubbish, dangerous glass. There was dead rats everywhere, and it was just, there was small children playing in that, and the conditions that they live in, it was undescribable. It really, really, like, the emotions were going. It was, how could people let people live like that? It's not right.
I'd never cry. I'd never ever cry, ever.
Where's the train?
I'll definitely tell a lot of people about it, and I think I'll be less ignorant. I think it will change my actual life. I think just they'll like mourn about simple things when they've got nothing, and so what gives me the right to mourn? And it'll definitely improve like fundraising for next year. I'm definitely going to pass it on to all colleagues and tell the customers.
If we could bring all our colleagues out here to show them, I'm sure we would raise so much more money.
I think having met some of the people that have benefited from the money, it's just incredible to see the difference that it makes, even a few quid. Some of the figures that we quote, around £2, can help feed and care for a child that suffers from HIV for a day. It's just amazing to know that that little money can make such a big difference to some of these people, and having seen the impact it has on them, it's just so emotional and really touching.
This is just the start. It's by no way completed, but it's a real eye-opener to see the conditions where Comic Relief haven't been able to touch yet, but it's great to see that they will get there at some point. So that ultimately comes down to continuing fundraising and funding these projects to see that people like we're meeting here today also can share in that happiness.